Grizz Vision here with head coach Greg Kampe. Coach, we talked a little bit earlier about some adjustments that we were going to make for tonight's game from the first time we played, but those Panthers look like a whole different team this second time around.
Yeah, it's all my fault. The game plan was really bad. Outsmarted myself, outsmarted everyone, and our players suffered because of that. So, I feel really bad that I thought I was so smart that I could change our game plan, and what we did didn't work, and what it did, it made us lethargic. We stood around, and then, we were just so bad offensively in the first half where we missed layup after layup and free throw after free throw. But I thought our game plan defensively got us to be very lethargic and no energy, and we stood and we gave up easy baskets, and when I talk about the dog days of January, it was the dog days of January, but the great teams find a way to win, and I'm so proud of the way they battled back. I'm so proud of how we came out in the second half. We got a 16 or 17 point deficit down to 3. They made a couple big shots, got it back up to double digits. We got it right back down, and I'm not sure we had a chance to win, but we were 2 possessions down with a minute to go. Lampman had a 3 to make it a 1-possession game with 25 seconds to go. Just didn't go in. But you put yourself in that position, you can't always save the day. So it's hard to go. It's hard, and championship teams find a way. We didn't find a way tonight, but we still hold our destiny in our own hands. It's still all about us. We don't have to have anybody else do anything. So, we'll learn from this, and one can't become 2. We can't feel so bad about it that we don't. We go to Green Bay on Saturday and play like we did tonight, because offensively in the first half we were pathetic. We were just pathetic.
8% from 3-point range at one point.
Well, that we fell into their trap too, in that they really, really wanted to take Jamal and Trey away at the basket, so they sucked everybody down in and just dared us to shoot the 3, and we came out and missed. Our first 6 shots of the games were 3, and that's not us. That is not us. But because they were wide open, we took them and we didn't make them. And then we missed some layups. We finally, we got ahead 12-6. Despite the way we started, we were in a position to make that 20-6, and then it's a whole different game. Instead, we kept missing, and a layup and a free throw, and and all of a sudden they're thinking, well, they get an offensive putback to finally change the score. They had been sitting on 6 for a long time, and all of a sudden they got ahead, and then we couldn't. We scored the first half, maybe all-time Division I low, in 0.60 points per possession. That's what Ohio Christian scored against us, and it's hard to win when you do that. And we came out in the second half energized, we pressed, we got going, but it wore us down. And once we made that run, they had a kid hit 2 big threes. Give them credit. They could have folded. We came right back. The first place team came right back at them, cut a 16-point lead to 3, and they made 2 consecutive threes to get it right back up to 9. And then again at the end we came at them. So they made all 13 of their free throws down the stretch. So we can say what we want, but you also have to pat them on the back and applaud how they played, because they could have folded and they didn't. That might turn their season around for them, because that's a really good win on the way they won.
Yep. Well, let's bring it home. One last thing you already touched on a little bit. A lot of people pointed this out on social media too, how you guys stuck together, you stayed together, you continued to fight toward the end. What does that kind of say about this team moving forward when you get put in those situations again?
I love this team, man, and they're, I do. I just love them. They're great kids. They stay together. They battled. They gave everything they had. They know that the first half, how often are we going to, score 0.6 points? And we didn't hang our heads and put a towel over our head when we came out and sat on the bench. And, we battled and we fought and we came back. And, and we're dead. We've given everything we have, and that's all I can ask, right? That's all I can ask for.
Gotcha. Thanks, Coach. We'll see you Saturday.
Okay.